The opening weekend's headline fixture gets... Then 18 was in that team.
Yes, guys, welcome
7 players
to
in the
the
22
Kaizer
that start
Chiefs
today
and
to play
Marumo
in the
Gallants
last
game
match
preview.
contested between these
Please
sides.
stay until the highlights finish.
Chiefs gets the other opportunity to play that ball into the box from a set piece. I wonder what they will have prepared throughout the 6 weeks of Brazil. In fact, a whole lot more than 6 weeks.
Finish, and then we will discuss the video.
So, in the end, it is Gaston Sithole who takes it. Oh, and he's found Inacio Miguel brilliantly. Gabriel Mahanga flung to the ground, and feisty and fiery he can get. Now they've taken the free kick quickly. This is looking good. Malangwane rolls it back across. The deflected effort is in. How about that from Marumo Gallants? A sustained spell of pressure has yielded the goal. Well, scored by Sithole, who had only ever featured in one season in the top flight. Has spent here against one of the biggest teams in the land.
You see, the trick to that was the early start, catching Chiefs flat-footed, and good play. I think Mulongwane is the one that delivers the cross into the box, and that is where I think Chiefs lost the plot, by not being alert and ready to defend when the start happened. Was it did it deflect from the defender?
Now, was it heading on target from Sithole before it took that touch of Inacio Miguel?
It was indeed. I think it was on target.
Highlands Park win is their only win in their last 9 openers as Chibaviro turns. Many in the stadium thought that had gone in as it rippled the side netting.
A great 10. Maybe the first touch wasn't the best, but he was able to redeem himself by clearing himself away from the defender and open himself a space for a shot. He just needed to put a little bit.
The 2 seasons prior to that as an effort launched from Rocco, but now he finds himself with the Glamour boys, but trailing in his first competitive match. Gaston Sithole again towards the back post, it's met by cross, and it's a wonderful save from him.
Unbelievable. I mean, from such a close range, almost zero reaction time, but very alert to the danger. It's another great header by Cross this time, who jumps the highest, finds the target, but unbelievable save from Marubi.
That's a fantastic leap from Cross to beat Manaka in the air. Brad Cross would have loved to score on debut. A year or two at Supersport United, not playing now. Duduzi Shabalala! Ball hits the crossbar and down over the line. What a gorgeous goal from the young man who Nabi has put so much faith in. And he has Kaizer Chiefs back on terms.
And immediately set it forward. It's a poor kick from the goalkeeper initially, and then it's a long kick from Cross, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah. But once again, Shabalala desperate to just get his first touch on the ball. Is at bay.
Yeah.
Always so important for a goalkeeper.
Outswinging delivery. Brad Cross sets it up for Zwane on the edge of the area.
And another corner.
Sithole again. There's the touch that Daniel Ekpe wanted. Zwane with another effort from distance. Really effective. Now this will fall for Shabalala. Tight angle. Oh, the touch. Whilst he did manage to get it, couldn't direct the ball towards goal. Gaston Sithole flinging himself at that shot from Shabalala.
Unfortunately, Shabalala, I don't think he was looking for Sithole on that far post. I think he was taking a shot, looking to maybe hit it with the side or the outside of the...
Shabalala into the path of Gaston Sithole. Silly continues on. Sithole for Chibaviro! The former Gallants man.
A revamped Kaizer Chiefs. Yes, they're not scoring, but you know, it's always looks so positive when the team is playing on the front foot, creating this nature of passes. What a pass into Chibaviro's pass.
It's a save as well.
That's a great, it's a corner kick. Akpe makes the save. Trying to line them up.
And Sithole does go direct. And it was a tricky one for Akpe to deal with. He occupied.
Yes.
Sithole took it on. It's at a nice savable height. It's perhaps if that had dipped earlier and come off the surface. Gaston Sithole continues on. Chibaviro Onside, Chibaviro, great save Ekpe. Shabalala took his time, and he has...
Makes it to say, well, why didn't it get a second touch? He had space. But for me, that ball was
Very
rolling
clear from
beautifully
those
towards
highlights.
him. He could have smacked it the first time.
Kaizer Chiefs.
Now, you tell me if he needed a
chances.
second touch there. But even that second
Sithole
touch took
not taking
forever for him
responsibility, passing the ball.
to unleash. Excellent work by
Chibaviro,
Shibaviro. But maybe not wide enough to kill it past the goalkeeper.
Shaba is supposed to cross the ball, he's taking the shot. Kaizer
Sithole
Chiefs, they
looks
are
to have gone
missing
direct.
a lot of chances. Will that
Maybe
be the
just wanted to
case?
put it right
I don't
on top
think
of the
Marumo Gallants
goalkeeper,
will be
and
giving them
Otso was
as
the man who
as
really
many
threw himself at it.
chances as
And he
we
nearly
saw.
got the
We
better
are
of the
seeing
goalkeeper
those
because he
highlights.
was coming
Let me
cutting
know
in
what
front
you
of the
think,
goalkeeper, and
because
the goalkeeper was just
Marumo
standing in one
Gallants
position.
are
Very,
much
very
more
close.
organized now. They are no longer coached by Dance.
Across,
well
slipping a ball
organized
through
team
here
now.
for Serino, who in
They
turn
are
finds
much
Duba.
harder to beat than they used to be.
Wandile Duba to the edge of the area. Oh, what a goal! Oh my goodness! Oh, what a beauty! From the teenage sensation. And here's a new dynamic to the Kaizer Chiefs play. Look how quickly they move the ball upfield.
With the pass, for me, is where the key happened. And then obviously Duba here. I thought he actually delayed with the cross, but he picked the better one. But Mars had still to do something more beautiful by just keeping that ball, knowing that Mfundo was behind him. Then from there it was clear what needed to be done there. Curls it way past Daniel Akpe. Mars did beautifully. He's the one that saw this opportunity. He could have actually taken a chance himself.
Can we petition the league to give...
Good day, Diski fans. Welcome back to another video. Today we will be taking a look at Marumo Gallants versus Kaizer Chiefs. That game, it's taking place tomorrow on Saturday, the 26th of April at 3 o'clock at FNB Stadium. Now guys, this is a fairly new channel, so thank you very much for the support. Thank you to all you guys who've been liking, who have been subscribing and commenting. Please guys, please keep on pressing those subscription button so I can keep on making more content for you guys. So now tomorrow we are looking at Kaizer Chiefs. Can they beat Marumo Gallants? Obviously Kaizer Chiefs, they've been winless in their last, I think it's 6 games. So they're looking to end that winless streak. A lot of coaches would have been fired by now. Being at a big club like Kaizer Chiefs and not winning in so long. We saw in at Whitehead Casablanca what happened to Rulani Mokoena. He's currently he's enjoyed a similar run to Kaizer Chiefs, and he found himself out of the Champions League spots. And they've just the news coming in, breaking news is that they've just booted him out of the coaching post. So so it's sad news for us as South Africans. We like to see our own doing well. So Rulani is coming back home. As for Nabi, Nabi is very lucky. The Kaizer Chiefs fans, they like Nabi. So there must be something right that he is doing. He's reached the Nedbank Cup final. So I think that also has bought him more time. So now first thing we will talk about is the lack of defense solidity by Kaizer Chiefs. They've leaked goals with 29 goals conceded in 25 matches, meaning that they are playing to maintain a top 8 spot to compete in next season's top 8. We know that this season they couldn't even make the top 8. So yeah, Coach Nabi will make sure that he improves the lock position from last season. I think that was the major reason why Kevin Johnson was not maintained. He couldn't bring Kaizer Chiefs into the top 8. And so the second point we will look at is, leveraging midfield control. Thabo Cele is obviously, he is the vital cog in that midfield. So he's been a revelation since his signing. He is a quality player. He is Kaizer Chiefs material. He is playing with great and determination, and he's got that big team mentality. So who is going to play alongside Thabo Cele? We will look at the starting lineup just a little bit later on in this video. But the likes of Mart, they'll be, if they've overcome their knocks, they'll be competing for that midfield slot. The likes of Serinos, the Serinos are ruled out. Serinos got a yellow card, so we're not gonna be talking about him or including him in the starting lineup, which I will talk about later on. So the likes of George Matlo, they'll be saying, "Hey coach, I'm available." They'll be looking at impressing. All the players, they against the last game against Chipa, they did not do so well. So all the players in midfield will be raising their hands to say, "Hey coach, I'm available for the Soweto derby." So after this game, it's 2 consecutive Soweto derbies, one in the league and one the Pelta Metinam one, which is the Nedbank Cup final on the 10th of May. So this game, if I was a player, I would be saying, I would be raising my hand to the coach and to say, "Coach, I'm available for the Soweto derby. Please pick me." So yeah, that's the third point that I'm going to talk about, which is psychological resilience, which has been the weak point of Kaizer Chiefs. Even Coach Nabi has highlighted the importance of mental strength and confidence, saying players must not choose which games to perform in, because we saw them one game against Mamelodi Sundowns, it's it's a different Kaizer Chiefs, and then one game against Chipa United, it's a different Kaizer Chiefs. So it shows you that the players are struggling in terms of their mental approach to games. So yeah, we'll see about that. Is it another Chiefs game where the players are taking Marumo Gallants for granted, or will it be a determined Kaizer Chiefs that is willing to get into the top 8, which they should approach all the games like that. And then the last point, which is important for this game, it's the home ground advantage. Kaizer Chiefs do not have a very good home record this season. They've not done so well. So are they going to win this one and pay respect to their home fans? Because the guys in Soweto, not even interested to go and watch Kaizer Chiefs. Basihlalele lapha ema-tavern, basishayela amabhiya, babukela i-Chiefs lapha kuma-big screen ku-Super Sport. So unless Kaizer Chiefs start performing, Soweto man kune-entertainment ebhaya bafethu. Ama-fans angeke and futhi manje month end ziyawa kuphi disofong bazihlelele abanye bayahleli le, you know, there's so many things to do, and rather than going watch a lackluster Kaizer Chiefs, FNB. So it's up to the players to pull up their socks and bring the fans back by winning their home games. And then I will now finish the video by predicting the starting lineup. Now in goal, I have Bruce Vuma. On right back, I have Solomons. And then the centre back pairing, I have Kwinika and Wome. And then at left back, I have Bradley Cross. Then the double pivoted double 6 or 6 and 8, whatever you want to call it. I have Tele, and then I have Mart if he's overcome his knock. So depending on if he overcame that knock which he had. Otherwise, I think it's either Ngobo or Matlo that will be vying for that spot. So and then after that I have Modi, and then I have Mdu Shabalala, because we know Serino, as I've mentioned, he's injured for this game. So Mdu Shabalala will look to add to the 4 goals and that he already has this season as the second leading highest goal scorer that Kaizer Chiefs have. And then next to him, I think Lilepo will start on the wing, because they tried to play Duba there during the cheaper game, and the team was rather bleak in that attack. So I think Nabi will go back to playing Lilepo on that position, and then Wandile Duba will move from the right wing to playing number 9. So Duprez will rather be used as an impact player. Guys, that's it for this video. Remember, please remember to hit that subscribe button and to comment. Thank you so much. See you in the next video.